So, it's another Sunday, and yeah, the Jaguars lost again. So the Jaguars lost in, man, it's crazy. It's the Jaguars lost yesterday to the Denver Broncos 21-17. And as I was watching the game and eventually as I closed my laptop, I just was thinking, the Jaguars found another way to lose another fucking game. If there's one thing that the Jaguars are elite at, it's losing games. The Jaguars are gonna, how they say a good quarterbacks find different ways to win. A good team is gonna find different ways to win. A bad team is gonna find different ways to lose. The Jaguars are the Jaguars consistently and are elite at finding new ways to lose games. We're now 2-6 on the season, and we've lost 5 straight games. We've lost 5 games in a row. We're 0-6 in one-score games, and that's the crazy thing about it. It's like there's a silver lining to it, but then because when I look at this team last year, we were just simply terrible. I don't think we got our first win until like week 6. We were like 0-6 or so. I don't exactly remember. I think we ended up getting our first win in London. But yeah, there wasn't really too many positives. I mean, there were some positives. Let me not say that. Travis Etienne was fucking incredible. Travis Etienne was fucking incredible. He's something. Travis Etienne is something. Tyson Campbell, something. I mean, our pass rush at times was there, but ultimately our defense let us down yet again. When the most crucial stop that we needed, when we needed the most crucial stop, our defense just literally let the Broncos march right down the field and get points. Mind you, prior to the last time that the Broncos scored, our defense has stopped them 3 times in a row. The last stop that we had, the Jaguars took the ball and marched it right down the field, gashed them, and then we got the score. The Broncos got the ball back and marched right down the field and got the game-winning touchdown. Trevor Lawrence gets the ball back with under 2 minutes to go, and then on the first throw of that drive, he throws an interception. And why this game was so painful to watch is because I was talking to one of the homies early in the morning as I'm watching this game, and I was just telling him, man, I don't know what it is about I don't know what it is about this team. Man, we could have easily dominated this game. By the end of the first quarter, we could have been up 21-0. We dominated them in the first quarter. We dominated them in the first half. But the one thing that as I said before, the one thing that this team is elite at doing is finding new ways to lose games. The Jaguars are going to find a way to lose the game. That's one thing we're going to do. And Trevor Lawrence. Oh my God. Trevor Lawrence's decision-making is just absolutely terrible. Terrible. Some of the throws that he makes in games, I wouldn't make it Madden. Some of the throws he makes in games, I wouldn't make it Madden. And Trevor going Trevor. And what I mean by that is he's gonna start off good, start off hot, and then progressively get colder and colder and make mistake after mistake. Like yesterday's game, he was 18 for 33 for like 130 something. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. And then if you take away the 22-yard touchdown pass and then look at the rest of his, man, just simply not good enough, man. And Doug Peterson, once again, the play call, the most asinine thing about yesterday's game that I can't wrap it just summarizes how bad of a fucking football team we are, is a drive where Trevor Lawrence threw his first interception. On that same drive, the Denver Broncos gave us like 40 yards in penalties. They gave us like 40 yards in penalties and like 4 first downs. And then they even we had 2 first and goals. We had 2 first and goals. They gave us another bro. Oh my God. There was another penalty on fourth. It was like second and goal or second and goal. Another flag. First and goal. On the next, you have the ball at the 1-yard line. Doug Peterson, why are you calling that kind of play? Trevor Lawrence is not that guy. You have Travis Etienne, run that bitch. This man throws an interception to Justin Simmons on the 1 fucking yard line. Man, I promise you can't make this shit up. And then offense was stagnant. Well, offense, we scored our first touchdown was in the first quarter. We didn't score our next touchdown until the fucking fourth quarter. So many possessions where we didn't. I'm like, bro, this is not it, man. This is not it. And then yesterday, Trevor Lawrence was the sole reason we lost that game. And at this point, I'm just, as I analyze his game, he's not making us better. He's not a difference maker. He's not what we thought he was going to be. I mean, I'm still willing to give him to the end of the season to redeem himself, but man, it's night and day with the performances you'll get from him. Like, what game? We lost to the Texans game was horrible. He was terrible. I can't remember the very next week we put up like 28 points. Who did we lose to? Oh, it's the Colts. The Colts game. The very next week he played good, and I'm just like, bro, it's like night and day with what you'll get from him every single week. Like, I wouldn't be surprised that next week Trevor throws for 300, 3 touchdowns. One gets a rushing touchdown, and I also wouldn't be surprised if next week he goes 18 of 25 for like fucking 130 and 2 interceptions like that. It's just like really, and like with that, it's just like you need consistency from the quarterback position. Like, I just don't know about this team anymore, man. But I guess the saving grace is all the games we're playing in are 1-score games. So we're not getting blown out. With the Jaguars haven't got blown out by anyone. And I honestly don't think any team could actually blow the Jaguars out. I think we have enough talent on our team to where every single game we play is going to be some sort of competitive. Every single game we play is going to be some sort of competitive. But unfortunately, I mean, you have to get wins. Like, if we have lost 6 games, 1-possession games. If we win half of those, we're 5-3. If we win half those games, we're 5-3. I didn't even say all. If we win half those games, we are 5-3. Ridiculous, man. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. But with that being said, hey, I'm still gonna ride with the Jaguars till the day I die. DUUUVAL. I'm out this bitch.